So you clicked on my video. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come inside. I'm your host, Star. So it's October. It's considered spooky season. So I have 4 spooky recommendations that I think should definitely make the cut. Just to give y'all a little insider about me, I'm not really a seasonal reader. I'm gonna read whatever I feel like reading when I feel like reading it. But I know my girlies is definitely here for the spooky vibe. So let's get into it. The first book that I have is Pet Sematary by Stephen King. Y'all, it's really so hard to describe what a book is about without telling y'all too much, and I hate spoilers, so I'm not gonna give spoilers to you guys. So I'm gonna try my best. This book follows Lewis, who gets this new job opportunity in Maine. He decides to move him and his family into this new house. Behind this house, there is a pet cemetery there. First of all, that's red flag number 1 because, And then his little daughter want to be walking back. They're like, oh, can we go? Can we have a tour? Hell no. But I digress. Something so tragic and horrific happens to Lewis, and his neighbor puts him on that if he travels a little bit more past this pet cemetery, there's actually another cemetery that's there that brings things back to life. So Lewis, out of grief and desperation, decides he wants to try it out. And baby, that was the worst mistake that Lewis could have ever made, because honestly, sometimes dead is better. We got ghosts, we got possession. So if that's your type of vibe, I think you would definitely enjoy this. The next book that I think should make the spooky season list, another Stephen King book, which is Misery. I just read this. Actually, I think I read this month. This book follows Paul and Annie crazy ass, and I'm not gonna lie, Annie had me scared. When Paul was wandering around that house trying to escape, I was like, Paul, get your ass back in that room. She's coming. Annie ass is crazy. I mean, she's bipolar, schizophrenic. I know she suffered from psychosis. She is just bonkers. And the way that she tortures Paul is just so sad, so unbelievable. Paul is an author who has written a series of novels about this character named Misery Chastain. Annie is a diehard fan of these books. Paul gets into an accident during this blizzard, and Annie is, of course, the one that finds him, saves his life, and now she is keeping him hostage in her house. It is just, you're just rooting for Paul to escape the whole time. Annie was scary, okay? Definitely should make the spooky season list. The next book that I want to talk about is The Black Farm by Elias Winthrop. And first of all, let me just give you a warning, because this book is not for the faint of heart. If you do not have tough skin or a tough stomach, baby, honestly, maybe you should not read this. But if you can handle it, this is the perfect October read, because this is gory, this is disgusting, this is horrifying, and I would not wish this on my worst enemy. This book follows Nick and his girlfriend, who are having a horrible time during life. They just suffer from a miscarriage. People are just dropping like flies around them, and just life is so hard. So they decide, you know what? We don't want to do this anymore. We just want to be in peace and rest in the black abyss. So they do what they got to do, and to their surprise, they wake up and they are on the Black Farm. Now, the Black Farm is like this purgatory place that's between heaven and hell, and this is where all the people who unalive themselves end up going. This place is ran by disgusting monsters and creatures that torture them for fun, and it is one hell of a ride. The amount of times I gagged and almost vomited in my mouth from the gore and the descriptions in this book. But when I tell you I ate this shit up, I ate this shit up, okay? So if you could get with it, this definitely should make the list. Honestly, this should be top 5 up there on the list for spooky season, definitely. Last book that I have is The Sleep Experiment by Jeremy Bates. If you want to watch people go insane from being sleep deprived, this is the perfect book for you. This book follows Dr. Wallace, who is obsessed with finding out what happens to people when they are deprived of sleep. So he get these 2, I won't call them what I really think of them, people to participate in his experiment for 30 days. They are locked inside this laboratory with each other, and they are being induced with, not induced, but there's like this silent, you can't smell it, you can't see a gas that is being ventilated to them, which is helping them not go to sleep for 30 days. And when I tell you the insanity, the things that take place, make sure you get your sleep, because we need it. We need sleep, because if not, crazy things can begin to happen. Some dark things definitely took place in this book, and I think that it should make the spooky season list. So those are the 4 books that I would recommend for spooky season. Now, if you made it to the end of this video, you are definitely a real one. And if you are not subscribed, I definitely think you should, because you're still here. So clearly you jacking the vibes. Now, being that you're still here, I do want to ask your opinion about something. So right now my channel is called Books and Things, because mostly we are going to be talking about books, but there's a chance that I may incorporate other things. So I thought, you know, the title is very self-explanatory. It fits with the vibes. But last night I was thinking about how I just want my channel to feel and which way I want to go, and I just wanted to be like, we just kicking it, cackling about books that we love, books that we're buying. And I was like, kicking it, booking it. Maybe I should name my channel Booking It, but I'm not sure. So in the comments, let me know if you like Books and Things, or if you like Booking It, or if you don't like any and you think I should go back to the drawing board. Being that you're still here, your opinion is definitely valuable, and I would love to take it into consideration. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you being here and kicking it with me, and I will see you guys next time.